Hello. Sorry, my mic wasn't unmuted. But welcome in, everybody. Hopefully, you guys are having a great day. That is broken. Why the fuck is waveform broken? I update OBS and this is what it does to me. Why is everything like enlarged like 30 times the size it normally is? Okay, that's normal. That's normal. And now I have this, which is meant to be my vertical stream. Is the vertical plugin broken? Is that what happened? It might be that. But welcome in, everybody. Hopefully, everybody is having a great day. We're just going to be doing a bit of software development, just hanging out. Since I kind of only have like 2 hours. And how rude, Brock. Hello, Flip. Thank you for the 15th month Prime subscription. And you, how rude of you calling yourself your biggest fan. Don't worry about words. You know, OF capitalized that way makes me think of OnlyFans. It doesn't make me think of. That has ruined grammar. Anyways, I need to fix my camera. I also... So today's been a little bit hectic. I had to go to a meeting at work, and then I just barely got home, set up stream and everything like that, and I'm slowly starting up everything. I have everything live but TikTok. And I'm going to be ending stream at 8 p.m. your time, Flip. So if you do want to be able to do it, that is going to be the time when you want to be able to get on, and I'll read you. Yeah. But also, I would like to say, Eno got to 200 followers not that long ago. So congrats on her. Congrats on everybody on that. This is very chaotic at the current moment. I need a restart Warudo. Camera, turn on. There we go. Do your calibration thing, your little dancey dance. Now you restart Warudo. Okay, there we go. Because you literally celebrated it live in your server. Look at that. But how is everybody doing today? I still need to start up the TikTok one. I might not, because I don't know if it'll crash. And why the fuck is chat over there? Chat, why'd you move? You little shits. Day. Welcome in, Ruby. Congratulations on your daily reward. Wait a second, what? That number is wrong? It's correct. I'm a mute me.
How dare you move us against our will? Put us back in the right wall.
You know what? Fine. There. You're against the right wall. Now you can't see yourself. Yeah, we're not doing so we're gonna be working on stuff. I'll add the points to you. I might have did math wrong, Ruby, or there was just something up with the numbers. Or no, I know what it was. There was a bug that I found. So that's what it was, and I can fix it. So I found a bug.
Hello, I like money.
That was forcing people to either buy it twice. So that was a bug I found and fixed. Hold on. So 56 minus 22, I can't do the math. 34. You need 18 points, okay. I believe I can only give 10 at a time. Let me do this. Where the fuck is your name, Ruby? 26. Wait, what? That would be 8. Okay. There you go. You have your points. Well, the way that I do it is I literally have a list that I have to sort through. So that's why. And it's not in alphabetical order. Just letting you know. You're welcome. Because I remember you did. And so I'll actually explain what this bug was. So basically, something I found out when I was trying to be able to test out stuff within the browser. On the live site, this does not happen on the local site, but we're going to look at the fetch and we're going to preserve log. So when I hit, let me put this on the bottom of the page and we'll close out that. So when I hit this button down here, we're going to see a double request for the game redeem. So we'll see it that it's 22 there and 22 there. And so that's what happened, Ruby. So what happens is the browser is prefetching the page, and it is technically under the way that it's acting is like, yeah, this is like legitimate like traffic and stuff like that. And so it's like, all right, we'll take out the coins, we'll serve it and everything like that. And so it was denying you from being able to actually do it. So like what it would do is it would already charge you, and then you would access the page, and then it would charge you again. And so what I did is I added a catch before it tries to charge you again, and then it'll check it's already charged you and check if you already have a key generated for you. Yeah, and this is something I don't know if I can do anything about, because it's a prefetch request. I don't know whether it's in Cloudflare, and I don't have prefetch set up on Cloudflare, or if it's within the browser. And so that is where it was going wrong. But I added a way to be able to moderate it and make sure that you are getting what you paid for. And so that it definitely makes sense why you were missing 22 points. If that makes sense. So now, which I'll actually show the code. Hold on. So now, before it didn't check if you had any previous like tokens or anything like that. Now this code right here checks and catches that. Yes, I did. That was to do with JavaScript having an issue. Can you not download them? You should be able to share them. I have it set up for public. But this bit of code right here will check it if you have it based on the given information and stuff like that, that it needs to be able to validate it. And then it'll issue your token that you rightfully deserved before it actually goes down and does the rest of the game redeem. So this is actually what goes on in the back end, Ruby. Did tits not work? Yeah. So it's that prefetch request that I tried to be able to figure out. Rarudo, why you being a little shit? It's broken. It is not getting the auth token. Okay. So, something I've done is I've redesigned a little bit of the homepage. If you notice. now we'll cycle through stuff and all that before it'll actually do stuff. I'm gonna move chat over there and lock it down. But yeah, so it'll say the thing and it'll just cycle through it before it ends up on the Live It Up 34. I also slowed down the video so that way it's possibly not giving anybody seizures. The font has changed on the website, so it's more legible, especially for people who have hard time and dyslexia, such as, you know, is actually able to read it a lot better. These are stuff that I've done. I'm working on other features and stuff like that that I've been trying to work on. Stuff I want to be able to update is I want to be able to automate the ability to add to the spending report, because the spending report is all manual at the current time of being, and that's actually what I want to work on. Because I do have like quite a bit of games to be able to add from here. And other Humble Bundles, since it's been in May and I've been paying for it every single month. So that is stuff I want to be able to do. The leaderboard, I think, is good for the most part. I do want to add a feature. If a person is banned in chat, they're automatically removed from all the data and stuff like that. But that would be like, well, that would be hard to be able to do. I might have to do a manual for that one. Because you lose all your data immediately if stuff happened. But yeah, like stuff I've been working on is like font legibility, automating stuff. Like I can upload all the quarterly and annual earnings just easily from the back end. I have a way to be able to modify everybody's quote that I have access to it back here. So do any of the other people who I give permission, like Brock. I need to add a way for people to be able to do it. My plan is later on to merge the login page with here. So you have Twitch login down here, down at the bottom. What is going on with the mouse there? Thank you, Spud. You know, made it. But I plan on putting the Twitch login right down below here, so you'll have like social logins down below there. Then all the login will be through here. You will not have to sign up with the username or password to be able to actually continue using the rewards. But I plan on merging all of that to make it one central thing, one central system, rather than to how it is at the current moment. I plan on trying to be able to get this up and running once it loads. Come on, Twitch. Respond. I don't know why internet's being so slow right now. That is not good. Okay, there we go. So I plan on actually getting this up and building and stuff like that. These are kind of just like planned stuff. Current advertisements you could be able to see like via here. You can set up stuff with it. This is all stuff that I am planning on working. Hello. Why is it loading for everyone? Why is it so slow right now? Okay. Let's find some good music. I don't know what you mean by translate some of what you said. I'm not sure how to be able to say your name. But today we're actually going to implement admin page. So I already have the permission for the admin. Okay, so what we need to be able to do is I need to allow a way for VS Code to be shown. You're speaking perfectly English, perfectly good English. I don't know why you need a translation. And I'm not showing anything on screen that is not going to be inappropriate. So if you think that you can be able to just ask for something or do something, I am not going to do it based on just your own personal request. So if you kindly would just relax. It's on Kick. Kick does not show up on stream because there's not a good enough moderation. I'm not going to ban you, but you can be able to just ask the questions. Congratulations on the second redeem, SW. Okay, so right now we have the implementation of information. And we want to be able to create a form. So we want to end PHP here. We want to create hold on, I want to look at my other pages. I can just create whatever then. Okay. I'm creating a backend element for the admin dashboard to be able to create thing. What's it called? Ability to be able to update the spending. No, you won't get banned for talking about religion. I don't care. You have your own personal preferences. I have my own. Just be respectful about people's. That's all I care about. If you're going to force religion down someone's throat, then that is something where I'm not going to allow it, and you will be banned. Respect others as you wish to be respected. That is the general gist of anything. So we want to we could do a S12 here. I don't need a divider, but I think a divider would be fun. I think it would actually be just HR. I think it'll look nice. What, forcing religion down someone's throat? It's not respecting others if you're forcing religion down other people's throat. So we need a form action with the form. We don't need the action. Going to be a method of post with input type equal hidden, the name value of CRSF token. No, I'm not Christian. I don't have a religion. Okay, so now we have the CSRF token. We want to be able to do certain things. Because that is not the way I believe in things. I have gone to churches and stuff like that, and it is not up for me. I don't care. I spelled the thing wrong. There we go. How's everybody else's day? How's your day been, SW? I've been atheist for a lot of my life, and I don't care. If you're Christian, be Christian. That's all I'm. No. It is not a matter of whether or not I have to believe in him. I don't have to care about that because that is my own personal beliefs and stuff like that.
I'm a potato.
I'm a potato. You can be Muslim. You can be any religion. As long as you're not harming, hurting, or forcing your religion on others, that's all I care about. Because once you're doing that, then that's more of extremist side of point of view, where in that point you're shoving something or beliefs or religions down other people on the stuff. Yeah. It is not about who you believe in. It's not about anything like that. Let a person be another person, and that is the biggest thing. Yeah. Like I like what SW is saying. I don't believe in a religion. That is my own personal beliefs, and I'm not out here to be able to preach or convert people. Okay. I want to check out materialized forms. Because I want text inputs. Oh, yeah, that's all. That is definitely the way to be able to think about ASW.
Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy.
Okay. I didn't even put names on that. So I don't need the form row. I can just put a regular row. And that should work. Now we have something where we can be able to type in it. I'm gonna do a bit of a styling. Okay. I want to make a select. I want to make a selector in here. And this can be S12. I like how it has the placeholder, just placeholder. This will be which I know what to be able to do with that.
Buy Factor, you cheap fuckers! Buy it right now!
Yeah. This will be up and running within like a few minutes. I already have a majority done. Because things I can be able to do is because I don't need a reason to believe in religion. Uh, uh, I don't need. Yeah, it's on Kick. I don't show Kick on stream because of the fact that there's so many advertising stuff that happens on Kick that it does not be banned before visual, and it would be just advertising people on stream. Okay. Now I want to just decode this. Ooh, I like this one. I saw Bad Wolves version of it. I don't know if this is Bad Wolves version or not, but I saw a Bad Wolves version of it on live in concert. So this is the data I'm going to be working with. No, I did not see DMs. Discord's right in front of me. Sorry. Let me do that so I can be able to see it a lot easier. Okay, so we have the service names. This is the stuff I want to be able to target with the key value. And then I just want to append it to the bottom of the data array. Okay. The result of the universe can be anything. We theorize that it was a Big Bang, and we don't know for concrete evidence in the whole entire world. The only thing we can be able to see is what possibly could have been because of visualizing stuff that is way far in the galaxy. That could be the result of anything. It doesn't matter if it's a Big Bang creation or whatever. It is the result of something. But go ahead and drop the religion topic if you're going to continue talking about it. We don't need to bring it up anymore. We'll take that one. That one's that one. Yeah, you can say that, Flipper. You have freedom of speech. I'm not going to block you from saying whatever you believe, man. It's fine. My friend of many years did that. So I want to go in Jesus Christ Chat GPT. I don't have an ID. You don't know what data I'm working with, you fucking... Okay, you have that right. But I want the key to the service because I don't have access to the fucking key from there. And instead of this, I want this to be the key. And the service name is not name, it is service name. Get it right, Chat GPT. Get your fucking data right. Okay, you did a good job on the rest. Now we have selector, which I'm var dumping the data. I'm a potato. But look, Oh, it does. Especially when you're coding and stuff like that, and it tries to interject anything. So, like, if I just hit anything here, and I don't even do anything, here's all just random shit that it just wants to do. Doesn't know what I'm doing. It recognizes that I want to do a post method to the server, which is correct. But in the way of the matter of that is how I want to do it, that is not right. uh, are you on TikTok or no Twitter? Because I'm on Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, Kick. And I can also add TikTok too. So I can load up, I could do TikTok too. So I could do 5. I could just hop in a general server and live stream to the Discord. So that way it's 6. Oh, pickle lower. Hey, Flip, since you need a new PC, hold on. I might have something for you. Want to use my advertisement? But you can finance it.
I'm a potato.
I know you would build your own. I just wanted to give you shit. Let's change the first name to we can get rid of this placeholder. Thank you for the hydrate. You know, it's something that we could just do or say. It's not debt. It's called financing life.
I lost the game.
GameSpot for stream. Fuck. The cost. Fuck. You know, it's something that exclamation point add quote space whatever quote, and you clip things by like this button, or exclamation point clip might work. It probably helps though if I have a button. Do you guys want a button? That sweet button action.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
You don't have to add the quotations, but no space in the add quote. Like that. Well, I added nothing. I apparently that is something. I want to see what I added. It did. It worked. You know, I thought I added the ability to be able to check if there was no input. But apparently I did not. So I definitely need to fix that. But I'm going to keep that because I think that's just funny. uh, APIs, v1, quotes, add. Do I now check if it's no? There we go. I'll update that in a bit. Okay. So, I don't know if you guys know this or anything about programming, but there's something wrong in here that I have not fixed. I'm aware about, but I wonder if you guys can be able to point it out if you guys do know. Okay, so if I hit this and I type in here, and I choose whatever, there's something missing. Where the fuck is action from? Oh, that's where it's from. It's only going to be the post method on here, so I don't need that. So the thing that, if you know this by programming, when you're submitting data or anything like that, it packages up with the name. So what is actually wrong is that I don't have a name on the purchase input, the cost, or the actual select. So what I would have to do is like name is equal to service. And then name is equal to cost. And so now if I submit this, we'll get all the information. So that is something I can be able to do. One thing though, I am going to create a JavaScript file. JS, new file, admin underscore update JS. And for those who know programming, you're going to be like, what the fuck? Because you haven't introduced it into the file, but that should work. Is it not? Is it being introduced? Script. Da, da, da. Did I spell it wrong? Okay, why are you not auto-injecting the script? Minimify that. Admin update spending. Which it should be that. Oh, that's because I created it out of that file. That is the reason why. Should defer, so it's spend after. Okay. Why is it not? Oh, it's because I'm not doing it there. The mini levels. There we go. Even though I just showed basically how I injected it. All right. So I'm going to check on the form event. Uh, It doesn't need to be async. I am not doing a request with it. Form data is equal to form data. We could actually just do a constant. Why the fuck is it spelled backwards? Let's see if that works. Okay. Convert this to a number. That is not what I want. Let me do what I want. There we go. I want to do a toast. Actually, I'll do like instead of just calling it a whole bunch of times, this will be better. Well, this kind of defeats the purpose. Turn, because I don't want to continue on. So we can't get to the not a number. for now. Default. Because I know JavaScript can be weird and nothing can be 0 for a possibility. Not a number. Okay, so I think it'll be fun. Need is it putting out the toast? I can't tell. I'm gonna do inspect element on I don't need it. I don't have a description. Okay. I want to get rid of that placeholder. Okay, so we have it detecting on that. How do I add the value of invalid? Trying to remember. Okay. Let's try that. Is it not getting it? Getting an not a number. I need to do triple equals because type strict and stupid shit is not toasting. There we go. It's literally what this element is called right up here, Flip. That's a toast. I need it to be a float. Might have to do regular text. Okay. So that automatically will calculate out everything. If I do that, it'll be not a number. If I do this, is going to capture 3. And that is going to be not a number. I don't know why it's not checking on the not a number, which is weird. It's nan. Now, instead of refreshing every single time, let me just turn on this so that way I don't have to worry about that shit. For the current time being while I'm not working with data. Why is it false? That makes no fucking sense. It is false of it being not an N. Literally, cost is equal to not a nan, not a number, or nan. But then the output of it is nan, not a number. What? So I have to do dot is nan. Number dot is nan. That. Why can I not do equal to that? That is so stupid. Why? Why do you have to do it in such a roundabout way? Definitely toast. So I can't do this right here, which if you're looking at on the right side, the highlighted section. But I have to do this part. Which makes zero sense to me. Why I can't do either or. Because you have nan as a constant.
Toast.
And you could be able to check. So, one of the many things of JavaScript. Okay, so const must be a number. Da da da. Okay, so now we have that checking. And that will work because it's stripping out this. Going like that. I want to do match. Is this search? What's it trying to be able to search here? Let's do this. Not equal to -1. Okay. Welcome in, Beans. Okay, so I want to check. I am currently trying to be able to program a back-end element, but I'm doing very logical input validation to be able to prevent people from doing whatever. So, like, if you try to be able to put in text, it will deny it. If you try to be able to put in number and text, it will deny it. If you put in something like this, it will allow it, but I want to deny this. Because this will validate if I do console.log on it. Where the fuck did my mouse go? But how are you doing, Beans? So if I do console.log, excuse me, above me here, I can't see myself right now, but somewhere above me, up there, on the line that is currently highlighted. We can zoom in a little bit to be able to kind of give a better view. So this right here is the line that will output it into here. So whenever I hit this, it will output whatever it is. So I can be able to add on to this. And we'll concatenate it with that. And so, like if I type in number dot da 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 da, it'll allow it, but it'll truncate it to this. Now, I want to be able to prevent people from doing this in it, so I want to detect if there's more than one dot. So one thing I could be able to do is how to be able to check. I can think about using it as a filter if it's not equal to it. Okay, that can definitely work. So here's the solution I could be able to do. If it cost dot split dot greater than length 2, and that way da, 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 da. There we go. Now it catches it. Is that legible for you guys? Because I can also move myself too. I'm behind you. You're behind me? Sounds kinky. I'll just kind of go and hang out here. So now that we have all possible iterations of this and other stuff is going to give none, we can be able to continue on and validate purchase. Now, the only things that are allowed in purchase is A through Z, capital and lowercase, 0 through 9. Dash is in space, I believe. Because we can be able to look at the purchase date. Yeah, so dashes, comma. So what specifically we want is we want to be able to check if there is not A through Z, 0 through 9, a literal dash. I believe, yeah, this comment. Yeah, that's exact character, so we can be able to match that. Comma and space. So, in theory, if I copy this, and I add anything else, it is auto catching it. And so this part right here that's blue, this is not allowed. And this is a regular expression means. So what this does is this loops through all the characters and everything like that, and it'll match all the ones that are not specific to it. So this is within our list. So meaning if someone's trying to be able to upload malicious code or anything like that, we could be able to prevent against it by using this. And so we can take this and we could do if uh okay. Yeah, so this is a regular expression and what we're going to be doing with this. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be inserting data and text into this input field, and we want to be able to make sure that it's not exploitable. So meaning if I input data here, right now I can input this. And this is what is called a form of XXS or cross-site scripting. So we could be able to input this as the current time being. We could just put like 2.4, and I'm going to purposely make this vulnerable. So instead, I'm going to go and do for each which this is dumb. So this part right here, which you guys can't see. So I purposely made it vulnerable. That when I run code, it is actively going to exploit onto the website, and I can be able to do something malicious via this input right here on the left side. That is kind of hard for you guys to be able to see. Because I have like so much going on screen. So we're gonna enter in 2.3, and then we'll have script. I am preventing it. Let me before I do that. You're out of an ad. Okay. So you see how it says the Live It Up 34 says test right there. So this is what is called an XXS, where it is actively injecting script into the website that is not intended to be there. So if I look in main div container, this right here is active script injected into it. Where you don't see a purchase date, we have script that is injected into it. And if I refresh, it will alert and say that, hey, you have injected script. This is how hacking actually works. Like most of the most common vulnerabilities are stuff like this, where you can be able to do a proof of concept with a injection or something like that, or be able to escape something. So with it, what I can be able to get with this is I can actually get documents, cookies, stuff like that, data from their website, steal it from it. And this is a major vulnerability type of thing because it means I can be able to actively inject script into any website or anything like that. And so that is what I'm preventing against, and I actively made it vulnerable to be able to do that. Now, what I can do, there is a way to be able to do it. So I can take the value and I can inject it within a certain type. There's a function within it that'll call it to be able to be HTML special characters. So when I refresh this, you'll see script alert test instead of it actually running, because it took those characters that are non like A through Z, whatever, and converted it to a special character that is within the HTML format. So that way it's not actively being vulnerable. And so that is what I'm currently trying to be able to protect against by doing all this stuff. So that's what like this regular expression does, is I can be able to take in that script and see how it just blocks everything that is not equal to that stuff. It is just a form of validation to be able to prevent hacking. It is majorly stuff I have written across my whole entire website. But so we can take that and do if get is dot place, and I want to take this regex and that should be fine, and replace it with nothing. So if I do this in reverse, meaning if I do it like this, I'm getting everything that is left over. So that is what I want, and I want to do is dot length greater than 0, e dot prevent default. And thus the rest is there. So meaning if I take in anything that is invalid input, so I can take this input, put it in there as a string, now it's invalid because it's detecting all the characters and stuff like that, and I can be able to console log it so I could show you what it looks like. So I haven't heard this song in forever. Psycho killer, just to say, fa 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 fa. Hmm. Do I need? I actually don't need this because I'm treating it as a string rather than a regex. I used to play this on Rock Band all the time. I don't know if my mic was unmuted for that. I said I know I'm old. And I know, told you guys my age is 26. And that you guys did not know it. No surprise there. But yeah, this right there is showing the information that is not allowed. So meaning if I try without validating on the front end, that is perfectly fine and correct syntax. Because these allow all the characters that I'm allowing. But yep. Okay. So now this one. Do I have a name on that? Uh, yeah, we didn't select anything. Is no. So if I don't select anything, it's gonna invalidate that. Do I have an ID on it? Okay, now it should be able to target it. Um, okay, there we go. And remind you, this is only front end stuff. So this is front end validation, and we have it pretty good so far. I think it would be good enough to be able to actually allow it. So we will tell people and prevent them from submitting a form based on these conditions over on the right side. So if they submit the form, we want to be able to get the service if it's not equal to nothing and is as well as equal to null. We want to prevent it and then alert the user, return it, so that way they cannot submit the form. Purchase date equal to nothing, prevent them. Purchase date is equal to 0, should be there, then I'll allow them. Because these are the limited characters. Cost float, I did not want to do that. Get the cost. Validate if it is actually a number, as well as if it's not empty, and as well as if it is something that is not 0 through 9 or period. Then split it across. If it is more than one period, it is not an actual number and cost is not equal to 0. So now, I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to test it. It does not work. Okay, so I did that for nothing. You can remove that since it does not do anything. And this is basically our whole entire form validation. Now everything will be in the back end and it will require data optimization, conforming and stuff like that. And so one thing I do want to do is I want to do form backend validation. So while I did all this to be able to prevent it on the front end, we're actually going to comment it out and work on the backend. So I want to refresh and then submit. Because this is the output that we're getting, which is all this sort of stuff. Do we have a name? Name service, stuff like that. Okay. So if it is a fresh new page, it's not going to pull up the surface if it is equal to nothing, which makes sense. Okay. So one thing I want to be able to check is We do not want to require 4 or 3, which I don't. So meaning if I do this and submit. Um, what is the thing I did to be able to pass in data to over there? Is the reasons. Okay. Remind you. Is it reasons on the admin? I don't have that built-in feature. Why did I not build it in there? I am gonna. Pin that to keep it open for a second. Outside of the PHP. And then I don't need this on this page. Okay. Now I can pass in reasons to that. Okay, there we go. What did I change on this? There we go. Okay. Now we have that up. Okay. There we go. There we go. We'll do it like this. We can close out that because we're going to be interacting with stuff like this. Okay.
This is fine. I'm okay with the events that are unfolding currently.
Okay, so that's working. Um, da, 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 da. You know. So we have that. We are checking if it is not numeric. Post service count that. I want to check. Okay, so if I do this and go okay, it does work. Okay, so we have service int val verifying that we do have that information. And anything else should be caught within that. It is not going to be actual time. That is not what I want. Go to 8Z, 8Z, 9, comma, and dash. So I'm turn this off for debugging reasons. So it should catch characters if I do this. Why is it not working? I don't know when my camera stopped working. Why is that outputting as that? var dump, brick replace, Oh, that's why it's cost. Okay. There we go. STR lane greater than 0. Okay, then that validates everything else about it, that it can only be those specific characters and it cannot continue whether or not it is that. I'm assuming it is less than. Less than or equal to 0, because 0 makes no sense. Okay. Now, there we go. Date purchased. What's going on here? Oh, it's just because I have invalid form data. Okay. Cause this is thriller. Okay. So we can go Is there a total spin? I don't believe there's a total spin. I believe that's calculated on runtime. I'm not going to save it. Yep, that works. Okay. Cost. One thing I do want to do. There we go. Um, okay. That's fun. I'm going to move this down. So that way you can't just submit form after form. And it's no break. There we go. Okay. So now that is fully built. And it works. And it has full validation. Ugh. So I told her it'll be done. So I can go like games for Steam. And what is the last one? May 20th. And this is example. Well, not an example. This is actually something I need to add. It should be game dash and then oh, it needs a colon as well. What characters does it have? What invalid characters? Where's it catching? Is it really doing spaces? Okay. I would say hurry up because I don't have much time. I don't know why we're listening to Coco. So we are going to be rating him whenever he goes live, like the nerdy is. But thank you guys so much for watching. I do need to fix whatever the hell that is. We will get it fixed. Come on, Flip. If not, I'm going to raid in the spirit. Oh, there you are. Okay. Well, hopefully you guys have enjoyed the stream. I do have to go. I have to go. I'm going to be going playing a D&D session. I will be back tomorrow with more stream, possibly longer stream, depending on everything. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have fun with Flip. Don't forget to use the raid message. And smoke crack, stay in school, and do drugs. Why isn't it giving me the ability to be able to raid you? There we go. See you guys tomorrow at probably more than likely 2 p.m. Invalid username. Okay, there we go. Okay, see you guys tomorrow.